cherry-bark pages, presents. The Three Witches. Born when magic still clung to the corners of the world, three sisters emerged under one blood moon. Each had a special power, and as they grew older, their fates started to take different paths. Seraphina, the eldest, had leaned into the darkness, her heart cold like the spells she cast. Her magic brought storms and suffering wherever she roamed, earning her the name, the Witch of Ruin. In contrast, Celestia was a ray of light, and the youngest of them. Her magic cultivated life, healed wounds and brought peace. She became known as the Witch of Harmony, a force for good against her sister's malevolence. Caught between these two extremes was the middle sister, Elowen. Elowen's powers were as fickle as the wind. Sometimes she called upon light, at other times shadow. Neither wholly evil nor wholly good, she trod a treacherous path belonging to neither world. There arose bitter rivalry between Seraphina and Celestia, their mutual hatred tearing asunder the community of magicians. They battled down foggy London streets. Every spell they cast brought destruction. Violence convulsed the dark, and the light in roaring bursts across time. Allies were set against allies, love gone sour. Yet Elowen kept herself aloof, not intervening on either side. She saw good and evil in her sisters on both sides, and knew neither side could claim full loyalty from her. And so, Elowen ran to a place where the magic was still wild and wasn't known, New Zealand. There she sought solitude, hidden by the lush forests and rugged mountains. But peace was elusive. It whispered about creatures older and darker, even than Seraphina's worst conjurings. These were the whispering demons, entities that had slept in New Zealand's forgotten places since long before human settlers arrived. One evening, under the horizon, where the sun could no longer reach, a chill ran through Elowen's veins, a signal that something centuries old stirred. The shadows cast across the land danced off its natural course, coalescing into grotesque forms. The whispering demons broke free of their slumber, lured by the scent of magic wafting from Elowen. To them, she was an oddity, an opportunity, since her power lay in indecision and leaned neither toward good nor evil. "Join us," a voice rasped from the darkness. "You are neither light nor shadow. Become one of us, and rule." But Elowen knew better. The demons proffered no rulership, only chains. They wished to consume her and make her indecision a weapon to be wielded not only against her sisters, but also against the mortal world. "I am no one's pawn," Elowen whispered, her eyes glowing a soft amber as she drew power from the earth beneath her feet. With a flick of her wrist, she summoned a spell neither Seraphina nor Celestia could have conjured, a delicate balance of dark and light, a weave of destruction and healing. The land shuddered, the demons shrieking as Elowen banished them back into the shadows. Panting heavily, she was the only figure standing amidst the silent woods. Yet as night began to set in, a grim realization hit her like a wave. Demons were only the beginning. Both of her sisters had been consumed by war, and the forces of darkness could smell a world divided, ready for the taking. Elgor knew she could no longer sit and watch from afar. It was a given that if she did, the demons would break out of New Zealand, growing stronger until they could challenge even Seraphina and Celestia. She would have to return to London to her sisters, to the war which threatened to tear the magical world asunder. But not as some disinterested bystander. As a force unto herself, the sister with the use of light and dark, and the understanding that power was neither good nor evil. It was only in what one did with it. It would seem that this adventure had just begun.